watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku on this Friday, April 5th. Good evening. In for Maria and David, I'm Chris Palermo. They have the night off. Here's what's happening. The Nye County Sheriff's Office is searching for a man who they say is connected to a violent crime against an elderly person.
The Nye County Sheriff's Office is seeking assistance from the public in order to locate a violent suspect. The suspect is identified as Josh Simmons, who is wanted in connection to a violent crime against an elderly person which occurred on March 30th in Pahrump. Josh Simmons is described as 45 years old, 5 foot 9 inches, 280 pounds with brown hair and eyes. Simmons is known to drive a white International ProStar Plus semi-truck and gray Dodge 3500 pickup truck, possibly with Utah license plates. Anyone with knowledge of his whereabouts is urged to notify the Nye County Sheriff's Office at 775-751-7000 and choose option 5. You can additionally call Crime Stoppers at 702-385-5555 in order to remain anonymous.
And a dog with the K-9 unit for the LVMPD was stabbed recently during a police standoff. Now he's finally recovered. RJ Camacho has the story.
On March 29th, the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department was involved in a standoff with a suspect identified as Thurman Lowe. Lowe was armed with a knife at a hotel in downtown Las Vegas, and during the standoff, Lowe allegedly stabbed a K-9 unit named Enzo. Enzo was immediately rushed to a Las Vegas veterinary office, where it was determined that he needed to be sent to another animal hospital for critical care. However, this was during Las Vegas rush hour traffic, so officers had to resort to sending Enzo to the hospital via helicopter as it was over 18 miles away.
One of our K-9 officers was severely injured, and everybody needed to act in order to save our K-9 dog's life. They all rallied behind each other and they understood what they needed to do. Multiple officers from multiple different area commands, SWAT, K-9, patrol, flex teams, officers without hesitation knew what to do, knew how to respond, knew how to shut down traffic, and they did that. And ultimately, that's what saved Enzo's life. That quick thinking of the air unit to offer that up, and then everybody being willing to allow that to happen and to make it happen without any delay. They said, okay, we're going to go ahead and come down. They are one of us. They're instrumental to the way we do policing and how they protect us on a daily basis. Of course, we're going to go above and beyond to ensure that they are safe and they get the medical attention that they need to survive. We are going to treat them as they are one of us. There's no doubt about it. And we did that day. And again, I can't thank both vets for what they did. Without them, Enzo wouldn't be here today.
More news now. It's safe to say that Clark County, Nevada, is one of the most dynamic jurisdictions in America. Our Las Vegas roving reporter, Maria Centers, now joins us with the latest in unemployment.
Clark County has an array of professional opportunities available here in Las Vegas and beyond. Let's see what it takes to become a juvenile probation officer here in Nevada's most famous city.
Yes, they were juveniles, and yes, they made mistakes, but that's not who they are. It was a mistake that they may have made, but we provide them with an opportunity to learn and grow and to make better choices for themselves.
Antoine Clayton has worked as a juvenile probation officer with Clark County for the past 19 years.
It gives us hope as officers that these kids can change. You know, we have the opportunity to build relationships with them, to get to know their families through our family engagement program that we have. They're here at Spring Mountain Youth Camp, but they don't stay here forever.
Clark County Department of Juvenile Justice Services are currently recruiting for multiple positions.
They are going back to the community. So it's not our kids, it's Clark County's kids who we're helping. And I live in Clark County, I live in Las Vegas, so making a positive contribution helps my community. And it makes it easy to come back and do that on a day-to-day basis because it's impactful. If you care about kids, this is the place for you.
Reporting right here from Las Vegas, I'm Maria Centers with Southern Nevada News Network.
Thank you very much, Maria. To learn more about job openings in Clark County, check out www.clarkcounty.gov. And the discount chain 99 Cents Only will be closing its stores due to the impact of COVID-19 and inflation.
On April 4th, discount chain 99 Cents Only announced that they will be closing locations across Texas, Nevada, California, and Arizona. According to the reports, finance company Hilco Global will be overseeing the liquidation of the company's inventory and the eventual sale of the store's properties down the line. Mike Simonkic, who is the interim CEO of 99 Cents Only stores, spoke on the matter, stating that this was an extremely difficult decision and is not the outcome we expected or hoped to achieve. Unfortunately, the last several years have presented significant and lasting challenges in the retail environment, including the unprecedented impact of the COVID-19 pandemic, shifting consumer demand, rising levels of shrink, persistent inflationary pressures, and other macroeconomic headwinds. He continued to add that all of these have greatly hindered the company's ability to operate. Simonkic reported that they tried to avoid a closure by working with financial and legal experts. However, a wind down was the only option they were able to attain. According to reports, inflation has shifted the way businesses market to customers, especially bigger name businesses.
Well, a Las Vegas chef is named a finalist for a James Beard Award, which recognizes talent and achievements in the culinary arts.
A Las Vegas Valley chef has been named a finalist for a James Beard Award, given annually to recognize talent and achievements in the culinary art. Chef Steve Kessler with Aroma Latin American Cocina in Henderson was nominated for Best Chef in the Southwest region, which includes Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, and Oklahoma. Winners will be celebrated during a ceremony in Chicago this June. Located at Sunset Road and Green Valley Parkway, Aroma Latin American Cocina serves signature dishes like the gaucho sandwich, pork belly tacos, and Guatemalan enchiladas.
Coming up, the solar eclipse is happening Monday, and we'll tell you all about it. You're watching News 25.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. This segment of the news is brought to you by Tower Pizza, voted best pizza in Pahrump 2023. Give them a call at 775-537-2211, 775-537-2211, or visit the website www.towerpizzanv.com.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo, in for Maria and David tonight. A solar eclipse will be occurring around 11:20 a.m. on April 8th. Samantha Roberts has the story.
On Monday, April 8th, Southern Nevada will be able to view a partial solar eclipse at around 11:20 a.m. The next complete solar eclipse that will happen in the United States won't be until 2045. In Nevada, locals will be able to see 51% of the sun disappear and may possibly feel some of the effects such as elongated shadows and a slight shift in temperature. Special glasses will be needed to view the eclipse directly. Sunglasses will not work. The Las Vegas Astronomical Society is hosting a free viewing event from 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. outside the entrance of the planetarium at the College of Southern Nevada. People of all ages are invited to join the event and get the chance to view the eclipse through viewing goggles and several telescopes. There will also be other activities for the kids.
Well, taking a look at sports, the Vegas Golden Knights made a run for the border. They're going to play the Arizona Coyotes tonight, and playoff standings looking pretty good. Mikey Ruhan has all the sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at www.kpvm.tv and now on Roku. Vegas Golden Knights are in Arizona this evening, facing the Coyotes. That game starts at 7. Las Vegas Aviators, they were on the wrong side of the scoreboard last night against the Sugarland Space Cowboys, losing 5-4. That rematch is in progress right now. Oakland Athletics have found a new temporary home. On Thursday, officials with the team confirmed that they would be playing their 2025 and 2027 MLB seasons at Sutter Health Park in West Sacramento, prior to their scheduled move to Las Vegas in 2028. Sutter Health Park is currently home to the AAA affiliates of the San Francisco Giants, the Sacramento Rivercats, and it's about 80 miles west of Oakland, California. Las Vegas Aces are proven to be one hot ticket. The team announced Friday that 5 home games have already sold out just 3 days after single-game tickets went on sale. Amongst the sellouts is the season opener against Phoenix on May 14th, when the Aces will raise their 2023 championship banner. The Aces announced later Friday that the July 2nd game against the Fever is moving to T-Mobile Arena. Anyone who purchased tickets to that game will get a new ticket loaded into their account by the end of April. And additional tickets will go on sale
April 10th.
UNLV Lady Rebels center Desiree Young just earned an honor that hasn't been given to a UNLV player in 20 years. Young was named to the honorable mention team for the 2024 NCAA Division WBCA All-American list. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thank you very much, Mikey. More news now. Heather Freeman and John Pollack from the Pahrump Earth Day Committee are here to tell us about the Earth Day event set for April 20th at the Bob Brood Community Center.
Hi, this is Heather Freeman from Pahrump Earth Day Committee. I'm here with John Pollack, and we're here to invite all the citizens of Pahrump and Margosa, Beatty, surrounding communities to Earth Day Arbor Day. That will be Saturday, April 20th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. down at the Bob Brood Community Center in Petrick Park. There'll be wonderful things going on, a solar cooking demonstration. For refreshments, there will be Chicago-style hot dogs and Fritos chili pie, also known as walking tacos. The Prickly Pear ladies will be, and gentlemen, will be preparing
Copycat Orange Julius is smoothies.
So you can get some orange smoothies.
Yes.
There will be free giveaways and all sorts of information about helping our planet. There will also be the Assured Secured Document Truck on site from 11 until 3, and you can bring down your secure documents to be shredded for free.
So don't forget, the first 200 people get free shopping totes. Non-plastic shopping totes.
That's right, because the theme for this year is the planet versus plastics. So we'll be talking about how to reduce our plastic use and just not use plastic in the first place. What other things can we do?
Oh, you know what I did? I got paper straws for the smoothies too.
Oh,
so you
great.
know that.
Cool.
And non-plastic cups, 9-ounce cups. So if they look like plastic, they're not.
They're biodegradable.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes.
Wonderful.
So
we'll see everybody down at the Bob Brood Community Center on Saturday, April 20th from 10 to 3 for Earth Day. Come on down and see all the booths and learn about how to get a water rebate.
Yes. Or they'll shrink your toilet bowl too. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you. See everybody there.
So do you need to shred some sensitive or unwanted documents? Well, One Nevada Credit Union has announced their biannual Shred Day, where they can take care of that matter for you.
One Nevada Credit Union announced their biannual Free Shred Day, set to take place on Thursday, April 11th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at 7703 North El Captain Way, Suite 190. During the event, Las Vegas residents have the opportunity to have personal and sensitive documents shredded securely for free. Assured Document Destruction will be on site to safely and properly dispose of unwanted documents, with up to 3 full boxes with acceptable recyclable items will be allowed. Electronics, ink cartridges, and cardboard will not be accepted. Representatives with 3 Square Food Bank will also be on site collecting cash contributions and non-perishable food donations, although not required for those attending.
Coming up on News 25, the all-important weather forecast, and Mikey Ruhan will tell you what's cooking on the classic country breakfast.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. Let's jump on over to the radio side. Here's Mikey to tell us what's cooking on the classic country breakfast.
Howdy. On the menu this week on Classic Country Breakfast. On April 1st, 1967, the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum opened on Music Row in Nashville. We'll celebrate the anniversary of that. Born on April 2nd, Emmylou Harris. We'll celebrate her. Born on April 6th in Oildale, California, country music songwriter, singer, and guitarist Merle Haggard. We'll pay tribute to him. In the Not an Oldie But a Goodie segment, my special guest, Anthony Bonnet, calls the show to talk about his new single, Lion Tamer, what it was like growing up in Lone Star, Texas, and the time Merle Haggard and Toby Keith produced one of his songs.
I wrote the song. Rodney Carrington is from the same hometown as I am, and so it was really an honor when he decided to record it. But then when I found out that Merle Haggard and Toby Keith were going to even be attached to it in any way, that's a huge honor for me.
Classic Country Breakfast this Sunday morning at 8 on Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV, channel 25.8.
Thank you, Mikey. Love the show. And the Search Squad of Pahrump will be hosting its first annual Pahrump Pup Parade that will enabling local dog owners to show off their dogs and have some fun while at it too. The Search Squad of Pahrump is a non-profit organization that strives to reunite local lost pets with their owners, in addition to securing any roaming dogs as notified. This event will be on April 6th. That's tomorrow at 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Calvada Eye. There will also be some local food trucks there to serve some piping hot grub during this fun pet-centric event. And if you have any questions regarding the event, you can contact Search Squad at 317-720-4354. And April is Autism Awareness Month. Reports show that 1 in 36 children in the United States have autism. There is no cure, but there are different supportive therapy options available. For example, applied behavioral analysis.
Behavior analysis is the scientific approach where we try to understand behavior. So why are we seeing the things we're seeing? We take the principles of behavior and use those to improve socially significant behaviors. So those are behaviors that would impact an individual's access to the community, that might pose a safety risk, that might inhibit their ability to learn.
Kiata Graver is a behavioral analyst for Cleveland Clinic Children's. She says cognitive behavioral therapy, speech therapy, occupational therapy, and physical therapy are also very common. Same goes for educational support. And as far as medications go, there isn't anything specifically designed for autism, but there are drugs that can help with certain symptoms. So, how do you know which form of therapy is best for your child? Graver says it really depends on their individual needs, which is why she recommends doing plenty of research, consulting with your child's provider, and building connections with other families in the autism community.
Sometimes we say autism treatment, and there is no treatment for autism, and we're not trying to treat autism. We're trying to manage some of the more difficult symptoms of autism. So with communication, we're trying to improve that communication for the individual. If they're having behaviors that are really difficult or impeding, their safety, we're trying to replace those with more appropriate behaviors. We're not really trying to change anything about who that child is.
And the research is ongoing to determine the factors that could be causing autism. However, Graver says there does appear to be a genetic and environmental connection.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500. Well,
it's the Lerner and Rowe weather cam right outside our studios. A little stormy. I was driving in. The sun was shining and there was a dark cloud following me at the same time. Story of my life. The all-important weather forecast coming up. Mikey has it.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Happy Friday, Nevada. I'm Mike Ruhan from the Channel 25 Weather Studios and streaming at www.kpvm.tv and now on Roku. Fernley, 43 degrees. Fallon, 44. Carson City, 40 degrees. Burr in Tonopah, 37 degrees. Goldfield saw 49. Beatty, that looks like a typo, 47 degrees out there. Amargosa, 57. Las Vegas, 54. Out in Death Valley, 67. But here in the paradise of Pahrump, our current temperature is 52 degrees. We hit 53 just a little bit ago. We had mostly cloudy skies today. Winds out of the south-southwest at 14 miles per hour. Humidity, 23%. The sun rose this morning at 6:23. It's going to set this evening at 7:09 as we go down to a low of 34 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Humidity, 49%. You'd think there'd be clouds tomorrow, but no, there's no clouds tomorrow. We have complete sunshine, 61 degrees, 63 on Sunday, 67 on Monday, but then we get to the 70s on Tuesday, and look what's coming on Wednesday. 81 degrees, 84, 86. Some beautiful stuff. Summer might be coming soon. Back to the desk. Here's Chris.
Thank you, Mikey. Doesn't look so bad. That'll just about do it for us tonight. I'm Chris Palermo in for Maria and David. News 25. Make it a great weekend.